It really is better to yearn, even if it's painful, than it is to not long for anything at all, which is to lose hope. It's like saying it's better to love and be hurt than it is to not love at all. Are you ready for some good news? You don't have to take your deepest desires and bury them. You can take your deepest desires to God. One of the hidden jewels of the Old Testament, an obscure figure, a woman that showed great hospitality to Elisha, is just known as the Shunammite woman. And she would care for Elisha when he was traveling and show him hospitality. And Elisha wanted to repay the kindness. But the woman said, I'm good. She said, I don't need anything. But Elisha learned from his servant that the woman had no children and that her husband was old. And Elisha got a word from the Lord and said to her, this time next year you're going to hold a son. Her response, as we learned last time, was one of unbelief. And she said, don't lie to me, man of God. Like we should respond really to the gospel. It should be so good that we almost want to say, it can't be true. But there was a part of her that said, don't lie to me, man of God, because she wanted to deny the deepest hope of her life. And anybody who's ever been through something painful, whether it be the pain of not being able to conceive a child, or yearning for a rebellious child to return home, or whether it be for a friendship to be restored, or for some vocational dream, whatever it might be, oftentimes in life we don't find that the dream is being met, and we try to protect ourselves by essentially burying the dream. But it's really not the way of God. In fact, Eastern religions promote the extinguishing of desire in anticipation of therefore extinguishing suffering. But the Bible teaches a different way. Ask and you'll receive. Seek and you'll find. Knock and the door will be open to you. If anything, the gospel of Jesus Christ inflames our desires and says, God loves to give you the desires of your heart. Yes, this world has disappointments, but beloved, it's better to let your heart yearn and to let your soul believe and to let your very being love than it is to wall off the heart. God will be big enough to meet you in all your disappointments, and He certainly is big enough to give you the desires of your heart. Dream big. And that's the gospel. Well, that's today's good news, and you can get more videos like it by clicking right here, or better yet, be sure to subscribe because it's important to start every day with good news.